12 o'clock, it's time for the only performance today of my show. Kowboy Kal, this is my horse, Easy Dancer. He is a 9-year-old thoroughbred horse. We're both from Oklahoma. What I want to show you is the things that the cowboys used to do for fun back 100 years ago. Before the days of TV and video games, the cowboys would entertain themselves with the tools of their trade, the bullwhip and the lariat rope. And there's really a lot of fun tricks you can learn to do. We'll start out with a little old piece of rope here. This is a calf rope like you rope cattle with. And it's not a special rope or anything like that. It's just a normal rope. But with a little practice, you learn to jiggle it from side to side. It turns into a trick they call the zigzag. It gets the loop going for you. As you go faster, it turns into a trick called the butterfly spin, because the old cowhands thought the loop looked like the wings of a butterfly as it goes from side to side. Now, I'm putting one kink in on the left and taking the kink out on the right, because each time it goes in a circle, it puts one kink in the rope. So you're always reversing the thing direction. Rolling up and over the shoulder a few times. So the shoulder roll and reverse flat around under the horse's neck. Up and over the shoulder again and around the other direction.
Wow.
Take them over here and then over here. Oh boy. Now, cowhands back in the Old West, if they wanted to look further out across the prairie, well, they trained their horse to let you stand up on him, and I've trained this horse to let me stand up on him. Oh boy. Stand right up where you can see what was coming up a few miles down the road. A little more practice, you can do all your tricks standing in the saddle.
Wow.
Butterfly and the ocean wave, the zigzag, the wedding ring, and the bounce. Let me see if I can get them all going here. Get the thing going.
Wow.
Over the shoulder, behind the back. Shoot it up real high.
Yeah.
And under the horse's neck.
Wow.
Now over his head. Back around a few times. Stand the thing back up, go in the reverse direction. Bring it around. Reverse flat around spin. Lift up over the top. Woo! Back around the other way. Now, I'm going to try and jump through the loop and come off the saddle. Next time around here. Reach it up over the head. Put a few kinks in it. Bring it down and around. Oh boy. Go dancer. Go.
Yeah.
Right through the loop. Keep the thing twirling. Up over the head, down around behind the back a few times. Now here's a few rarely seen tricks. Some you can do with your horse to try and teach your horse to let you roll the loop up and over his neck. So you pitch it out, up and over the horse's neck. One more time. Over his neck, and then over mine. Over his neck. And over mine.
Wow.
Back around in what's called an ocean wave catch, where you pitch the loop around behind your back a few times. It's just the right time. Pitch it up and send it down. Right around the horse.
Yeah, all right.
Now, this horse right here, one of the smartest horses in the world. What's your name? What, Brianna? Easy Dancer, look at Brianna there. How old do you think she is? How old's Brianna? She's right there in the red skirt, red shorts. She is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How old are you? 9. 9! He gets it right.
All right. All right, Brianna.
Okay, now.
You believe it?
Get another rope out here. With the cotton rope. Come here, boy.
How'd you know that?
I don't know.
Golly.
Right now.
Now. Hi, everybody. Cotton rope, folks, originally is what you would use to learn all your tricks. Start out in the old wedding ring loop, and you can shoot the loop up really high. It's called juggling loop.
Wow.
Bring it back down low and pass it underneath your leg. It's called the handshake in front and behind. Underneath the leg. Whoa, I dropped it. Here, one more try. Get it going down low again. And get the high kick it going. Woo! If you get tired, you can lay down with your twirling rope. Probably the most popular rope twirling trick of all is called the Great Texas Skip, where you take the loop and you jump back and forth through it. Stand it back up here. See how many times you can make it through. End up with a little step out around behind the back, catch on the horse, maybe. Okay, let me get all the kids that are watching to come out here by me. Come on out here, I'll show you a fun trick. Come on out here. Come on over here, everybody. Okay, I want everybody to stand right here on this side.
Julia.
Squish over here close. Squish over close to me. Short one's right here in the front. No, come here, young fella. You guys come right over here to the front. All of you kids, come over here. Right in here in this area. Come on over. Listen, you guys over there, you got to be over here by the horse, okay? Over here, young fella. Over here. Squish it close. Look that way, everybody. Turn around and look that way, okay? Squish in close, really close, because I'm going to get up here and we're going to do a trick. Don't move now. Now, all of you scoot over here close to me, okay? Like you're petting this horse. Scoot on over here. Young lady in the purple, come this way. There you go, now nobody move. Folks, I have the Guinness Book World Record for the largest loop spin ever. It's 97 feet of rope in one giant loop. And I want to show you what it looks like here with the help of all these kids.
Wow.
So none of you move, okay? You listening? Nobody move. Turn and look that way so they can see you. You kids right there, squish over here close to his neck. There you go. Don't move. Are you ready? Don't move. Everybody move. Stay there, everybody.
Wow, look how big it is, Kayla. Look at that. Look.
Everybody turn around and wave at your mom or dad and say, yeah! Oh, you're welcome. Okay, everybody, go sit down. Thanks for coming up. Leave that right are with the Bullwhips, another piece of equipment the cowhands and carry with them out on the trail drives. And it was used for driving cattle down the trail. I've got two of them here. And show you a little bit of Bullwhip track. Now the Bullwhip is fat on one end and it skinnies down to the other end. And it makes its noise by breaking the sound barrier over 750 miles an hour at the tip of the whip. And the cowboys would use that sound to help them drive their cattle. They'd ride out there and they'd crack that whip and say, "Yeah!" And all the cattle would get to moving. Now you don't want to scream "yeah" around most horses, they'll take off. But this one's been trained not to. Now the cowboys that gather up around a campfire late at night, with nothing better to do, they'd see if they could come up with the fanciest bullwhip tricks as well. And that's where a lot of the double cracks and triple cracks things came from. Now, here's a trick called the old snake killer. You aim your whip down at the ground. You could actually get accurate enough to crack a snake's head off with your bullwhip. Woo! What did you hit? No, it doesn't hurt when you wrap it around you like this. That's called a wrap. And you would use that if you were like riding into the brush or something. You like had your whip out, you saw a bunch of brush coming up, you could just wrap yourself up, ride through the brush. When you came back out, you'd unwrap. You're ready to go back to work. Now, I want to show you one last trick for the grand finale to my little show. It's called the train, and this one is almost impossible. It requires 4 cracks at the whip all at the same time, 2 in each hand. One for the cow, one for the calf. But we're going to do that in each hand. But we're going to do them at the same time, with them being a half a turn out of sequence with each other. And it's supposed to sound like an old train and chugging down the track. What's the train sound like coming down the track? The wheels. That's the whistle. What do the wheels sound like? All right, listen close. See if you can hear the old train coming. I'm going to make it more exciting, though, by standing up on it. Easy Dancer, are you ready for this one, huh? Are you ready? No. Don't try this one at home on your horse you go pleasure riding on. Let's just practice it out. Here we go. The old train coming down the track. It starts out slow, and then it's going to get going faster and faster. Now, whenever you hear it coming real good, give me a nice loud train whistle noise, okay? Let's hear your train whistle noise. Perfect. Here we go. Pull the hat on tight. Hold on a second. Got to make sure everything's just right. Horsemanship as well. If you have any questions, hang around here and ask them to me, and I'll be trying to answer them for you. Enjoy the rest of your day here, Knottsberry Farm. Head on down to the wagon camp, see the Wild West Stunt Show. We'll see y'all later.